Alright peeps, welcome to Timberborn Tuesday with the Lemon Canyoneers here. Now we ended the last episode with a bad tide approaching, and I'm not looking forward to tackling this bad tide. It was a bad tide that struck the end of our last colony here in Lemon Canyon. If you didn't believe us, go and ask Sulin. Now, doing some quick math here, we are not going to get this dam done in the next 3 days. So instead, I'm going to shift all focus to deleting this path. There we can relax now. Now we're going to pop a small warehouse down, pop a path on there with a maximum priority jobby. And just to make sure that we don't get any contaminated beavers, we're deleting that path. We're deleting this path. And that should stop beavers from going for a contaminated swim. I'm also going to unpause this gatherer flag here. We may as well get a couple of mangroves in while we can. And as well, I'm about to go gung-ho on picking up kohlrabi, so I'm going to need both of these kohlrabi storages. Because once the bad tide flows through this river, these kohlrabis are going to dry up quicker than something funny. So I'm going to switch all of these farmhouses to harvesting. And then last but not least, we're going to prioritise getting all of this water storage in. Every last bit of it. Maybe not these 4. We'll see how far we get along with it. Because I also want to maximum prioritise this. What was I building? Where do these stairs go, MiGly? As I was saying, as well as maximum prioritising all of this to get up to here. Because in 2.9 days time, this wonderful little lemon grove here, it's gotta be blue and Badwater. And selfishly, I want all the berries I can get. So build those gatherer flags when you get there, please, beavers. And I'm tempted to spend me 500 science points on a floodgate here, but I don't see the point since we're not going to get it built. Let's resume the game. Unpause at least all of these water pumpers on the main island. Nah, unpause them all. And then we got new builders, so we'll pause the game. Pause the industrial lumber mill. We'll get this farmhouse harvesting the cassavas. And let's have a look at our jobs here. I think I'm going to bring all the lumberjack flags down to medium priority. And I think we can reduce this wheel down to 1 worker. Alright, beaver, hop off. We're making 78 horsepower and we only need 50. Spotty dog, so we're still making some cassavas. Because we did remove the cassava storage. So we want to keep chugging those through while the beavers pick them up here. We didn't want to end up filling up on storage. Alright, so we still have 1 beaver builder. I might swap this farmhouse for this farmhouse, just so we can get around this corner and pick up these kohlrabis. And as well, because it doesn't cost anything, get a gatherer flag in there, beavers. I want that 1 berry picked. Well, 3 berries picked from this blueberry bush. I've just paused the 2 sciences, and since we've got 530 in the bank there, we're not going to use anytime soon. So we've got a full host of 4 beaver builders there. And hopefully they can get some of these small tanks on the gun. I'm going to pause these 2 breeding pods here at the end once this gets close. So I'll just leave this on a bit of a fast forward. Hopefully we get to see this bridge finishing getting built. I just realised we won't get to see that bridge getting built because it was the last thing I placed. So it'll be the last thing that gets built. Anyway, pause that breeding pod and that breeding pod. And then if D just pop to the sprog, get deleted, as well as E. Oh, and then when you pop to the sprog, you can get deleted now. I just reduced the priority on that warehouse there, and that'll hopefully mean that we get this warehouse down here in before that one. Because this one down here is actually quite important. But we are starting to get these little bloody warehouses in. You know what, actually? We haven't got enough wood to build all of these warehouses. Let's lower the priority on them at the moment, so we can get this warehouse in, and then I'll up the priority again. You got now to chop. Oh, that's right, because I was doing the bloody fancy thing. This was never going to get built anyway. We needed to get that buying gone. Now what I can do is turn on cut trees for the rest of this little island here. Make sure we don't have cut trees on underneath, because I don't want any log choppers contaminating themselves. Oh, this area is cleared up. That means I can look at getting the last little water pump in up here. Happy days. We're doing our read on water. We're filling up the storage very nicely. We're building new storages. How close are we with this? 2 out of 3? We're going to see the beaver. There he is, coming to build the last one in here. So once this is in, actually now that that's getting built, let me up the priority of those 4 there. And we'll see what gets built. Actually, let me check. Yeah, I'll have that as maximum priority. I was going to say, let me check if there's any building materials in any of these other ones here. I would hate to put 15 logs in there, but I only need to put 5 in there for the extra 30 water storage. Anywho, you get that warehouse built. That means we can unpause this farmhouse. We're down to 2 beaver builders now. But we only have 15 logs, which is only 1 of these, so it's alright. What I might do, actually, unpause this lumberjack flag, and hopefully the chop doing an oak or 2. and we can get round to building another one of these. Here we are on our last day of the temperate season. We're going to have to make the most of it, beavers. Are you getting that in? We're aye, 6 out of 15. Oh, it looks like we can get this last one in, but we need to get it all pumped up as well. We've got most of the storage full, but I want all of the storage full. And I'm going to keep these water pumpers going until there's nought left to slurp out. There we can. So I think what I'm going to do now, we've got 4 beaver builders. Let me pause this lumberjack flag. Let me up the workers in all of these farms to 2, because I want all of these kohlrabies picked up with a quickness. Go ahead, beavers. Yes, we've got 0 workers in the district centre. That is perfect. I wouldn't mind some more beavers from somewhere if I could. I can pause ye gatherer flag, and I can pause ye gatherer flag, and I believe that means that all of these farmhouses will have 2. Well, most of them will have 2 beavers in them. I don't think there's any more jobs I can give up here. Nah. If I give up the power wheel job, that also means giving up the fermenter job, and it means stacking up with storage, which, like I said earlier, I don't particularly want to do, because we don't have any cassava or fermented cassava storage. So the one farmhouse with 1 beaver in is the little cassava farmhouse. Oh, look at that. We've basically got all of the water storage in. That is beautiful. It's about as good as we're going to get, isn't it? There's literally 1 log left over. Oh, and I only needed 4 more for that. Do I try and tell you what I could do? We maximum priority that rubble, that small tank, and we have 2 beavers in the workplace. Okay then. Will you 2 that have recently grown up, you please, 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 because the Badtide has started, hurry up and get that built, beavers. Please get that built. Pick up these. Oh, I didn't even maximum prioritize it. Pick these up. Get the logs picked up, please, beavers. And get that built. Come on, 1 more log. 1 more log. Yes, fill it up, beavers. You know what? We've got loads of logs. Yeah, get that one built as well. Come on, beavers. Get as much water as we can. It's a 10-day Badtide. What? The Badwater's coming in. The Badwater's coming in. Take a breath. Big in. A deep breath out. Are there any paths that are going to lead beavers to get contaminated? No, that's broken. This isn't going to be harvesting any more mangroves. I don't have these underwater trees marked for cutting. That path's broken. That path leads nowhere. Right. It's as good as we're going to get it. Beavers. Oh no, the paused. They've been paused for bloody 0.4 days. They've been absolutely wasting. Oh, beavers, please slip up what you can before it just turns into Badwater nonsense. Oh, well, I'm an absolute... If I die because of this, I am going to be spewing. Speaking of, I definitely have 2 in all of these, yeah. 2 in all of these. Get amongst it, beavers. Get amongst it. We're still pulling up water. Yous are going to run until yous have got new water to pull up. Speaking of, 24-hour workday. I want all the kohlrabies pulled up, and I want all the water pulled up. We've got the blueberries drying out in 8 days. Let's get a gatherer flag on that. We're going to have to get... How are we doing with jobs-wise? Do we still have 2 beavers in each one of the farmhouses? We do. That is the main priority right now. How's the water efficiency? Shocking, but we're still pulling water up. We need to get as much water as we can, because at some point it will just go, no more water for you. We are 100% Badwater. We'll bring the working hours back down to 18. And you can see a little beaver builder over here about to build this warehouse. No, he wasn't. He was only putting a couple of bloody logs in. But hopefully we get up here before all of this dies here. Oh no, it's already died. Most of it's already died. Oh no, the lemon trees. No! Rip the lemon tree. Oh well, let me replace you with a good old-fashioned lumberjack flag. And then all of these that have died, I'll just mark for cutting. We may as well get something good of it, even if it is just 1 log. Oh, we've got our passed-out colony here. They'll love it secretly, man. They'll love it. I think we can pause a couple of these water pumpers. We'll leave 3 going, and we'll see how they start going in the morning. See if they're still pulling up water. But we've got 806 water to get us through 8.2 days. 720 food, which is what's worrying me the most. We've got a couple of kohlrabies here, which hopefully we can get picked up. But we definitely lost a lot of kohlrabies. Look at that. We lost far too many kohlrabies. Huge swaths of kohlrabies all lost. You know what I can do though? I can pick this ruddy berry, like the one I did around the corner. Speaking of, I was going to say your berry's probably dead, so we'll delete that gatherer flag. Well, to nobody's surprise, including my own, I forgot to pause the breeding pods here. Let's try and keep an eye on these. Might pause the top two here. How are jobs doing? We've got a full host of bloody builders. That means we're going to get the industrial lumber mill back up and running. Ye back up to 2. And is there any reason for yous to still be grafting? No. Get paused, farmhouse. You can get paused and all. You're still grafting away, picking up the last few kohlrabies. You can all stay. You can all stay. Tell you what, let's unpause some sciences since we're going to need that. And speaking of things we're going to need in the next cycle if we make it, we're going to need a forester. Let's get that planted. And I want to pop one over here as well. But I think we have trees in the way. I want to grow trees all the way down the bottom of this little peninsula here. Which would mean placing it there-ish. Oh, I can plop it there though. Yeah, that'll do. Happy days. And then I want to pop another one there. And that's our 3 foresters. With this lovely little handy-dandy tick box ticked, of course. I'm going to go and pause all of the lumberjack flags while we're in this drought. We stock up on as much wood and planks as we can. Actually, speaking of, let us delete these 2 lumberjack flags and replace it with a gear workshop. And just like that, I'll gladly spend 100 science points. Now we might even be able to start getting some gears on the gun. But first, I want to get up here and rescue as many berries as I can. Because there's still a few there. Oh no, that one's dying out right before my eyes. But that one's still got 7.2 days. And there's a couple in the back here. I want all the berries I can get. Not that one though. Look at this sad, sorry sight here. This was once a beautiful lemon grove. Now it's just a half-deed lemon grove. But don't worry. I'll do my best to keep all of yous alive. And you can repopulate this grove. Bigger and better than ever, lemon trees. You know what I might do actually? Let me pop a little small warehouse there. I'll mark it with a path. Then I can pop a gather around flag on here. And get all these berries back here. Lovely, jubbly. Once I cut my way through the trees, of course. Whoa, 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 whoa. Aye, what's calm doing with the cut trees over here? We'll cut it all the way back to where this tree is here. And we're not covering any dirty, bad ground there. We're not going to contaminate with beavers. Unless a beaver wants to stand in this square on the opposite side of the tree to cut it diagonally, will be sweet. So there's definitely no cutting going on where the Badwater's flowing. And that's the only place the Badwater's flowing. There's nowhere else it's seeping out and causing havoc. Now we're looking alright for now. For now at least. Have I left it? No, we still got a chance to pause these 2 breeding pods here. I'm just looking as well. You've got an out a day in range. Neither have ye. And neither have ye. You've still got a couple. So 24-hour working day because I expect they're going to die out soon. How long we got? 1 point days. Quick, get them. Get them, beavers. Yes, I think they got them. I can see 3 beavers. We got 1, 2. And that's just a beaver chopping doing a pain. Alright, no bother. We got 2 of the little bloody kohlrabies up before they died at least. So that's happy days on that. 2 bonus kohlrabies. Oh, and you've picked the bloody berries. I can officially pause these last 2 farmhouses. And now we got 5 beavers. We're now today. I'll catch you in the daytime. We'll sort that out. Oh, welcome to the daytime. We've got some sleepy beavers here. Rashi's just absolutely just growing up and then worked 2 days solid in a row when he grew up. What we're going to do to sort out the problem with beavers having now today is delete this teeth grindstone and replace it with a hole, I suppose. If we get that built with a quickness beavers, and that'll be 10-hour flow jobs that'll come in very handy. You know what else we can do now? Because these will be sitting here doing nout. Pause these 3 water pumpers. And even that's not going to be enough. You know what we do need? A lot more wood. So I've popped a handful of lumberjack flags to get popped in. And that'll take up some more jobs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why have I got 2 beavers unwell? Why do I have 2 beavers unwell? Where are they going? What are they building? Are they both builders? They're both builders. Where and why? Are you going to get yourself contaminated somehow? Doesn't look like it. You're going to get yourself stranded if you're not careful, I tell you that much. Why are the beavers getting contaminated? I have severed. I've double checked and everything. There's no paths going down. These are builders that are getting contaminated. So that I've got no weird like water building projects or anything, have I, that are getting done? Nothing that would force the beavers into the water. They're not going in here for some reason? No. Why? I'm just going to have to keep an eye on these beavers and just see how, where, what and why they're getting into the Badwater. Is it here? Nah, that water level is plenty low. Oh, don't forget. Oh, good, good. Right. Let's just focus on pausing these. Hang on. Now today in range. Get deleted. And get deleted. Right. Now let's just focus on pausing this so we don't end up overpopulated. Pause you. I pause you. Ideally, I want to pause one more of these. We'll see how we're going. And by we'll see how we're going, we'll see if I remember. I was just looking at our kohlrabi storage. We actually managed to get these all both full up. And it says we have 500, which means we should have some hanging about in some of these little bloody farmhouses and all. There you go, and 43 out of 50. 39 and 28 as well. Hopefully that's enough to see us through the next 5.8 days. Or how are we getting on up here? Are we getting these stairs in? Oh, why aye? Have you got the last plank coming up? Why aye? It's a shame you're sick, because you're going to have to get put in a new little district, which I think I'm going to pop over here. Hello, something like that. And Beavers, if you get sent in here, honestly, you deserve it. Oh, we got our cogger in. Means we can start hoarding cogs. And delete these bad lads. Only because I'm going to replace it with a medium tank here. Well worth 120 science points. And Beavers, if you can go ahead and get that built with the quickness. I thank you very muchly. And as well, I may as well delete these 4. The reason I didn't want to get them built is because this is where the medium water tank goes. Oh yes, we're getting some bonus berries in from these little pickers here. I didn't even know you could walk across the top of the blockages. Well, didn't bother building the bloody warehouse then. Just walk over the blockages. Is it that you can't put a path on the blockage? Yeah, that's fine. Because once we get this lumberjack in, which I'll get maximum priority, we'll be able to clear a path and get a little berry picker here somewhere. You know what? I think I'll aim for here. I think this is as close as I can get it. Where it'll cover... Oh, and it covers all of that over there. Beautiful. Sorry, guys. It's a work in progress, is Lemon Canyon here. Hopefully we get to continue the work in progress after this Badtide. Oh, we even got some bonus lemons. You know what I should do to stop these from filling up with lemons? Oh yeah, prioritise berries. Already done, did that. What an absolute legend I am. Oh, and I got this in so we can start chopping down all of these bloody deed lemon trees. Not this sapling though. The sapling shall be one of the few that repopulate this lemon grove. Oh, forgot the bloody pausing, but I can still get this one. That's alright. That's actually perfect, I think, because I want 3 of these running. Yeah, that should be good. Let's just pause this one before it pops out a sprog, but just before it pops out a sprog. So yeah, I've still got 3 of them up and running there. That should be spot on. And then this one will get built when it gets built. And I believe 3 breeding pods stabilizes you at around about 30 population. Nothing to do in range. Get deleted. Let's see, can I connect this path up now? Ah, not quite. We still got a couple of more to go. But I believe we're full on storage, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. Oh, no, we still got plenty of storage. That's alright. To be honest, I could probably just use this blank storage as log storage like I did with this kohlrabi. You know, unbelievable how happy seeing all of these kohlrabis makes me. It's great. Do we have any fermenters? No, we don't. Just 2 cassavas left. Not enough to ferment. I'll pause you, and that'll hopefully make this a little bit more efficient. Because since I put the cogger on, it's I imagine it's been struggling quite a bit. You know what we could do with over here? Another industrial lumber mill. Can you still see all the way? Yes, you can. You can get that built with a quickness, please, Beavers. Because we relearned in Leviaville that the gear workshop uses planks. So you need more planks than you have gear workshops if you still want to actually build with said planks, which I do. I was keeping an eye on you, and it says beaver contaminated by Badwater. You know what that means? Whip out the migrate population tool, and you, my friend, you get migrated. I'm not even going to come say great. I'm just going to wait for the other beaver to get contaminated. Because I think you did it around about the same time. Whatever you done did. Are you going to do one last noble deed for the colony before you cork it? Oh, no, you're not. Okay, then. In that case, mate, honestly, you deserve it. David E. Day. That's the Bobby's berries. Get our to your new home right now, you little stinker. Aye. Cross the bridge. Cross the dam that you will never return from. You can see the other little stinker there and all. You know what you can do for the rest of your days? You can watch these productive beavers and think, if I wasn't such a dumbass, I would be being productive as well for my fellow colonists. But no, these are dumbasses. Good morning, beavers. If you can see that we've got our industrial lumber mill up and running, as well as our hauling post, which currently has 1 hauler in it. Now we are going to have to up the amount of workers in here, which will remove our 1 hauler. And do we get away with this, or do we up it? I think we up it. I also forgot that I only had 1 worker in here, so I might not need 2 of these little bad lads. We'll have to wait and see. And the only jobs we don't have filled at the moment are the haulers, which is our route when it comes to the bad tides and droughts. The main time I use the haulers is to get the water shifted from the water pumpers to the tanks, and to get the bait shifted from the farm hoses into storage. How are you doing, Mr. Lumberjack? Can I pop a little path anywhere? Ooh, we're looking alright. We can get the majority of a path in here. The only thing I'm going to have to do is real casually delete you and you, so I can pop a little path in there, and then replace the Lumberjack flag there. The lemons we'll get some storage for. We'll have a lemon stand at some point. But lemons, I was having a look. Lemonade takes water, and we definitely have the water to spare at the moment. Ooh, making a canny little dent in here now. I imagine we're going to be somewhat filling up on storage. Yeah. Let's pause these 4. Replace them with these 4. As well, you'll be full. Pause E2. Get you replaced with E4. And I imagine we're going to be filling up on... Oh no, we haven't made it over here yet. Is that because we're full on storage? Yeah, basically. There you go. And 3 more over there. How are you doing, mate? 19 out of 20? You've only got those couple of bloody trees left to chop. Let's pause E. Replace you with a new Lumberjack flag. And that should get these last couple of trees chopped. Nothing to do in range. Get deleted and replaced with cassavas. We've got the beaver clearing out the deed growth in the old lemon grove. That's a valiant job, that. You're only getting 1 log out of it. But it's necessary to let the lemons rejuvenate and retake their grove. I got an injured beaver. Oh, what happened? Oh, look at the poor beaver with his paw bandaged up. It's no good. We're going to have to get a medical bed for you, mate. Let's get near. Medical bed. 80 science. And you can rest up next to the little inventors over there. Beavers, get that built quickly, please, for your poor brethren here with his injured paw. You know what we don't have, because I deleted it earlier? We don't have the teeth grindstone. Let's pop that over there now. Oh, here we are. We have 2 days left of our drought. Badtide, rather. And are we going to make it? We have less than 200 food, which is my biggest concern, to be quite honest with you. Water, I think we're okay with. Food's going to be a proper struggle. Now, is the lemonade stand classed as food? I think there's only one way to find out, and that's to get a ruddy lemonade stand on the gun. Look at this bad lad. Why are you can there? It's not required. Do you need to require both sides of it? I would imagine so, because if so, that's a bit of a daft place to put it. Now, you know what? I want it there. I'm spending 100 science points on it. Beavers, get that built with a quickness, please. And hopefully that's food. You know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to store the lemons. Let's put a cheeky little warehouse in there. And we'll have it storing lemons. Lemons. And do I need a small tank to do the lemon juice as well? Lemonade. Oh, hang on. Thirst. Ah, just a thirsty boy. Alright, delete you, delete you, delete you. Well, that's unfortunate. It's just a thirst quencher. I think it's going to be quite touch and go when it comes to the food situation here. I think we essentially need to survive 3 days with no food, which I don't think the beavers can do. If I delete this path, will beavers empty this warehouse? Because if not, I'm going to save that as emergency backup food. There was 88 kohlrabis in there. And as well, I'm going to save all of this water here if I can. So let's see if this number goes down. Nothing to do in range. Get deleted. No, actually just get paused. That does mean... berries! 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 Food! 0.3 days! No! Beavers! Oh my... How could I have built that? Should I have one more? Should I have more than one? 1.60. I should definitely have more than one. All 3 of those. Built with a quickness, please, Beavers. 24-hour workday. I do not care. Get this in right now. Beavers, get them in. And Beavers, start working there. Start working there straight away, immediately. I would have rather one of ye builders turned into one. Oh, don't lose the berries. Don't lose the berries, Beavers. Target yourselves to go pick it up, please. Oh, I ruined the bridge. I ruined the bridge. I didn't even think. Beavers, hurry up, get that in, please. Please. How long we got? 0.5 days. Maybe we can get that in. 0.9. Surely we can get these in. There's what I saw 1 point something day there. Come on, Beavers, get this warehouse in. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, builder, finish it up. Where's the builder? Come on, finish it up. I need the berries. We all need the berries. You know what we can do as well? Pause these as well so they don't take up any more berries. And then gatherers, gather all those berries, please. No, prioritize berries. Prioritize berries. Please, prioritize berries, not effing lemonade. Pick up the berry. You got 0.1 days. Beavers, pick up The berry! I died! Oh, beavers, what will I ever do with you? I try my best to keep you alive, and you just try your best to die. Are there any berries over here? There'll be a no, therefore demolish that. Pick up those logs. Well, we got some berries that are already gone from that. And the only food we have is this 88 kohlrabies. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. I think the best plan, plant food, plant all of the food and let it grow while the kits grow up. And if you know what that means, you know what that means. I'll leave it at that. Well, we made it through a bad tide. Question is now, can we actually continue being a little colony? But don't worry, I'm not going to make you wait till the next episode. We'll figure it out in this ep. Oh, I just saw there, the last of the contaminated beavers corked it. I'm not going to bloody cry about them. Looks like we're starting to get some nice water back, so let's unpause all of these farmhouses. And beavers, if you wouldn't mind planting as many kohlrabies and cassavas as you beaverly can before you all cork it. Alright, before all of these get planted, let's put our final stair down there with connecting path. And now we can only go ahead and hope for the best. If nothing else, we're getting the crops planted. We've just got a forester in, so I'm going to get them to plant loads of blueberries over here, some more blueberries over here, some oaks up in here, and loads of oaks up in here. And you know what? For good fortune, let's plan out our next little move here, just like that. That's all I'm doing, just for fortune. Again, now it's time to just see who dies first. We have quite a consistent hunger level across all the beavers. Some will die, see we already got some dying of hunger, some just growing up. Since we're full on cog storage, I'm going to pause the gear workshop, bring the workplaces in here down to 3, and basically I'm just going to try and keep 4 workers in here at all times. And that'll let me know that I have all of the farmers going, and all of the water pumpers. As long as there's builders, there's everyone else. Oh, I hate seeing all the beavers hungry, man. I wish I had all of the food to give them, but there's just no food to give them. We are starting to get some water in at least, but no food whatsoever. Oh no, there's a beaver died. Only 16 died of hunger. Oh, they're dropping like flies. That's 3 dead. Oh, look at that. That is not a sight you want to see in your colony. Oh, we got a drought approaching as well. That throws a bit of a spanner in the works. Ever so slightly. I'm going to have to start thinking about when I unpause these babbies, because I think the babbies take 7 days to grow up. It's a drought, so it's not a bad tide. That's a really good thing. So the drought's in 3 days, which means it's going to be another 4 days after that by the time these kits have grown up. We're halfway through, right? We're halfway through with this, with these kohlrabies. Some of these beavers have survived for at least a day and a half. Like, we've basically had no food for the past 3 days. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hedge all my bets here. I'm going to unpause the breeding pods that are ready to pop a sprog.
All of me baskets.
All the eggs are rolling out of the basket right now. We're popping all the sprogs and we're reconnecting all the water. Go on, Banu. Say goodbye. And I hope I don't mean that in any other way than go be a water pumper. Banu, please don't die. Banu. Let's get some haulers on the go. I'd rather have haulers than builders. We'll make these water pumpers as efficient as possible. And actually, you know what? This is all in now, isn't it? For the most part. So you could actually be paused if you've got all of your food planted. Lovely jubbly. You've got all of your food planted. Get paused. And then when you've got all of your food planted, I'll pause these and all. And you've been in planting berries. Very nice. Very nice. Right, well, let's watch the remaining few kohlrabies get absolutely devoured by the fastest beavers. If you're not fast, you're last. First in, best dressed and all that. Get your kohlrabies while they can. Kit, I would advise you to quickly nab a kohlrabi before they're all gone. Because this kit now what's up, this kit knows what's up, and that's them all gone there. There's officially no more food for another 1.43 days or whatever it is. But I'm hoping there's enough beavers here. Look, we've got a... I was going to say we've got a beaver there. That's not starving, but that's one of the brand new kits. We've got a beaver here who's of working age who's not starving. And these beavers that just didn't get in, they're just going to have to starve. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's just the way it is. We'll start seeing the beavers drop from the hauling post first. Actually, if you've got all of your stuff in, you can get paused. That's 2 more beavers in the work pool. Because we'd also need to slurp up all of this water, like right now, beavers. In fact, build these. Oh, we got this water storage in and all. Hurry up, beavers. And we have a whole host of 4 builders there, so they should crack on building that up the top. There is nothing else priority-wise that they should be building there. Nope. Nothing else is maximum priority other than that water and picking up some things that they don't have storage for. So builders, hurry up and get the water pumpers in. You know what? Get them all in. Get them all in. Now we're starting to see the beavers that didn't get any kohlrabies die of hunger. Oh, they're dropping off. Oh, Bonu, no. Bonu died. Just like his friends. It's no good. Please despawn in peace, beavers. Despawn in peace. Alright, so how are we looking on the haulers? Nothing. How are we looking on the builders? 3. Not too bad, not too bad. That means we still have all of the water pumpers pumping the water, which we do need to get pumped with a quickness. I want at least 300 in there. At least. I think it might be worth having 2 haulers and just 1 builder, because we do need to get the water shifting. We're probably going to have beavers die of hunger as well, aren't we? Yeah, look at these snoring beavers. They're probably going to pass away in their sleep. Look at this snoring beaver. They'll be lucky to wake up. Kohlrabies are in! Get on board! Food! Food! Beavers, food! Everyone pick up all the kohlrabies. And I'll just have you at 1 worker per farmhouse. Go, 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 beavers. Come on, Iona. Pick up those kohlrabies so your beavers can survive and thrive in Lemon Canyon. Oh, look at all those wonderful kohlrabies getting picked. Look at the beavers diving into the farmhouse. They are absolutely Hank Marvin. You can eat your Nile, I'd rather you eat than starve to death while picking up food. Alright, we're starting to get food in. This is wonderful. We need to make sure we have enough water for this drought, though. That's our, like, proper next biggest thing. How many farmhouses do we have operational? 1, 2, 3. That's as low as I'm willing to go, like, with that. Can I... Oh, bloody hell. Pause these sciences. Hey. And get the rest of these farmers on the can, please. It would appear that the inventors weren't working anyway. I really need more water. We've only got a day left. I need all the food and all the water. I'll unpause this breeding pod because it should pop out a sprog. That'll help in a week's time. For now, I'm just going to try and slurp up as much water as possible while keeping at least 3 farmhouses on the gun. Oh, good on you, Anna. You got some bait in you yesterday. You just keep picking those up. I'm going to pause this farmhouse here to try and get an extra water pump. I've just noticed we only have 8 beavers. Oh, we popped out a sprog. There we go. Little Bobby being born. That'll be from that. That'll be from this one I unpaused. And I just want to slurp up as much water as possible. Don't forget we have our dams at the end here, so we do retain some water when this is all said and done. So we do have more time than we did during the Badtide to pick up these kohlrabies. But I need to make sure that there's enough kohlrabies to see us through the next day. This is going to be a 24-hour work day though, beavers, so I hope you're ready for it. And as well, I hope you all at home are ready for this episode to end. Because as the drought starts, I'm going to end the episode. I know I said I wasn't going to cliffhanger whether they were going to survive or not, but I'm running out of time. If I record for much longer, my computer will say no. So here we go, we're going to be peaking about 500 water. By the time this 10-day drought starts, we've got 10 kohlrabies for 10 days. If we eat 1 kohlrabi a day, we'll be fine. And if we drink about 50 water a day, we'll be fine. But we do have a wee population. And the majority of our population is wee. Look at this wee pastu babby here just chilling in the cassavas. I am going to leave it. Let me know how you are enjoying Lemon Canyon so far. I'm loving being back, especially with all of the new things. But fingers crossed, the next episode is near the last one. I'll catch you next week, peeps. Peace.